Welcome. In this video, we are going to cover Stratusphere UX General Navigation. The first time you log in, you will be presented with a wizard that walks you through the different menu options. This wizard will pop up each time you log in until you complete the wizard or hide it. Utilizing the Preferences button in the top right-hand corner, you can control your personal view. This information is stored in the database and is unique to your login ID. Preferences allow you to change how and what data is rendered on the screen. At the bottom, you can also reactivate the Welcome wizard. When you log in, the first tab that is presented is the Summary tab. This tab shows key performance indicators, machine and user experience, workspace impact, and other business key performance indicators. This is a high-level overview of the health of the environment. The filters at the top can be used to select machine and user groups, or even an individual user and machine. You can also store your machine and user selections in the preferences, so each time you log in you are looking at the data you are interested in. Machine and user groups are built by the administrator. Many of the tiles will have a blue hyperlink. This allows you to drill down and see what is affecting the values on that particular tile. Here, we have drilled down into Machine User Experience. This will show us all the individual metrics that are affecting machine user experience. User experience thresholds are controlled by the administrator. The next tab is Resources. This tab displays the key resources in a computer. CPU, memory, disk, and network are the key resources needed for a computer to perform. Here we have clicked on CPU contention counts. This will allow us to look at CPU speed, core count, resolution of monitors, number of monitors, and other aspects that may affect CPU contention. It is often overlooked how much monitor count and resolution affect the CPU. Now we have selected the Diagnostic tab that brings us to the individual views. This view is designed to look at individual users and machines in a simple task manager type configuration. Here, we can type in a user or machine name that we are interested in. When we type in a username, it shows all the machines that the user has been seen on over the time frame selected. You can increase the time frame to see more machines that the user may have logged into. After selecting the user and machine, you will be presented with a simple summary interface. For more specific information, you can also click on the CPU, RAM, disk, network, or Applications and Processes tab. If your company has purchased Liquidware's command control solution, you can click this link to go into real-time mode using command control. This will open up command control in a new tab and take you directly to the user and machine you were viewing in Stratusphere. To search for a new user or machine, you can click on the filters and enter a new machine or user, or simply clear the filters. The Diagnostics Details view allows you to create sophisticated tables with filters and advanced query capabilities. This section can be used to look across the entire company for unique issues or drill into a single user to review all the data Stratusphere has accumulated. The view can also be saved for recall at a later date. This view will be covered in more detail in a separate video. The Inventory tab shows machines, users, and application inventory. A user can use this to see if a machine is checking into Stratusphere and the last time a user logged in. An administrator can use this view to customize the reporting time and data collected for an individual machine. An administrator can also create custom machine and user groups. There are over 300 built-in reports in Stratusphere. Users can execute and download any of the reports. Reports are broken up into categories. Categories can be very generic like executive reports or very specific like machines. To run a report, simply check the box next to the report name and click the Run button. This will bring up a dialog box to enter user and machine groups, set the time frame for the report, the output type PDF, Excel, or others, and set a threshold. Note that not all of the reports accept all of this input. Only the fields that are needed in the report are enabled. After pressing the OK button to run the report, a dialog box will appear, showing the status of the report execution. Depending on the complexity of the report, it may take 5 to 20 minutes to run. For this reason, you can press the View Later and Archives button to clear the dialog box, and then come back to the archives later. To view reports in the archive, select the View Archives hyperlink. This will bring you to the Archive Report section. This view is controlled by the category that you have currently selected. If a report shows pending, it is waiting on a previous report to complete. Please note that reports run one at a time to keep from degrading the database. If there are reports that need to be generated on a schedule, the administrator can schedule the reports to be executed and email to users as needed. The advanced section of Stratusphere is a multifaceted view with a lot of capabilities. Advanced search is a global search of everything in Stratusphere. You can search for a user, machine IP address, or even a MAC address. This would return everything associated with that item for the time frame selected. The Advanced Spot Checks view allows you to create a one-click report that could check over 200 variables for violations and show the offending users and machines. These spot check reports can be stored for use in the future. An example spot checks report: show me all the users with greater than 60-second login time, and the user group policy is over 30 seconds. This would show a possible GPO issue in the environment. This is just one example. This view will be covered in more detail in a separate video. The Advanced Dashboards view allows users to view dashboards and a dashboard admin to create dashboards that may be needed for diagnostics or high-level reporting to department heads. The dashboards can render any data in Stratusphere using many different presentation formats. The dashboards then can be viewed by users showing only the data they are interested in seeing. Dashboard creation is not very complex, but is best done with training from one of Liquidware's field SEs. The Advanced Inspectors view is a collection of many tabs showing user and machine data from different aspects. Each tab under the Inspector tab has its own cache, time range, resolution, and query capabilities. There are many graphs and tables available under each of these tabs. This makes this view extremely powerful because we can have one tab reviewing a certain set of data while another tab is reviewing different data with a different time range. An example of this would be to use the User tab to show machines with high CPU queue and the Login tab showing users with high login time. This may help correlate that older machines cannot process the complex user login policies assigned to them. This view will be covered in more detail in a separate video. Thank you for your time. Please visit our documentation site and join the conversation on our Slack community channel.